The job numbers came out, Canada, and they are not looking good. When you look into it a little further, it even looks worse. So what does that mean for you, your career, and your business? Well, we lost 41,000 jobs in July. Now, when you look at those jobs, they were in the private sector. They were lots of full-time jobs, entry-level jobs, jobs in the construction industry, the tourism industry, hospitality industry. These are jobs that are not usually tariff affected. So this is a reflection of the health of our economy, and it is putting up red flags left, right, and center. And you need to be aware now, because it looks like the chances of us being in a recession are very high. If you're at work and you're wondering, and you're seeing that people are getting laid off, and you're wondering what you can do to help ensure that you are not one of those ones to receive that pink slip, talk to your leaders in your organization. Ask what needs to be done. Ask how you can help them. Maybe look for ideas that you can present to them to help them find new markets, new opportunities, government resources, grants, loans, anything that you can do. Anything that you can do to help your organization be more efficient. Learn how to do a new skill. There is a huge disconnect between the amount of skilled people that businesses need and the amount of jobs that people that don't have those skills need. So there's a lot of people out there that went out and got an education because that's what we told them to do in high school. And they're coming out of those universities with no jobs available. Like a marketing degree or liberal arts degree, and there are no jobs for them. And they're wondering, what am I supposed to do? Well, if you can't go back to school, you're going to need to go and find some sort of diploma or certification that you can get in order to get a job. If you can't get a job in marketing, but you can take in a course with IFIC or CSC, which to get your stockbroker license so you can trade. That gives you an extra ticket that you can now go to the investment industry and say, hey, I'm a marketing person. I want to be able to market brokers and financial planners to the community. And I've also got this ticket that I can buy and sell. That makes you more valuable to that industry in order to get that job as a marketer in that office. So you have to think a little bit outside the box and think about what tickets, what certifications each industry has that you can easily obtain in order to get that job. But you have to know that that's the industry you're going to want to go into because it costs money, it costs time. And although you take the CSC, you learn something that can help you in your finances, it's not wasted time or money. And it might just lead to a career that you did not think that you were going to have. That's how I started my job when I came out of university with a liberal arts degree. And I did a lot of marketing and sales in that industry for 10 years before I went on and went into sales and advertising. There are jobs out there. You just have to figure out what kind of lifestyle you want. Now, what else does this job number tell us? Well, this job number tells us that businesses are scared. So they're standing on the sidelines being watchers, or they are definitely going defensive. Now, those businesses that look out for new revenue. So let's say you sell in one city, your product to one city. Well, now you look out to the city next door, and now you have a new channel of revenue, or you've expanded that channel of revenue geographically. Other times, maybe your niche market is teachers who have a pension plan and need whatever, you have your time, your ideal potential customer. Make a second one that is similar to the first one, but different enough that it gives you a whole different niche of people to market to. The other thing, if another product, maybe you sell one gizmo, like maybe you sell dog mats, those fancy little dog mats that dogs have fun trying to find food in, keeps them entertained. Well, what other product could you sell to dog lovers? Expand your product line, introduce a new product line, invest in a new product line. And you're thinking, hold on a moment, we don't know what's going to be happening in the marketplace. Why would I be investing right now? Now's the time to be defensive. No, if your competition is being defensive and pulling back, now's the time for you to get innovative, creative, and do something radical, because you'll get noticed as everyone else is clammed up. They stop spending money on advertising, stop spending money on marketing. They don't have any story to put out into the world. You will. And you'll be able to gobble up their market share, because out of sight, out of mind. There's options, but you have to be willing to take that hero mentality, to take those risks, to think about things outside of the box and get creative. And if you need someone to bounce ideas off of, hey, that's what I do. I'm here to help you to build those, ask those questions, get you to think a little bit hard, deeper, little bit more harder about what those media headlines really mean for you and your business, and how you can find opportunity in those stories instead of sticking your head in the sand or getting scared and running the other way to shut your doors until all this uncertainty goes away. So even though the job numbers are bad and it looks like Canada's in a recession and we've got a lot of red flags happening, there's also a lot of great things happening. And when you balance the bad with the good, you find the truth. So until next time, peel out.